What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today what I'm going to be unboxing for you is the new Turtle Beach P4C chat communicator. You see it there correctly for the PlayStation 4. This came out about 2 weeks before the PS4 is out, so yeah, kind of weird. But this does also work for, as you see here, for mobile, PC, and Mac also. So I guess they can kind of get away with releasing it a little bit early. Oops. Releasing it a little bit early. Since you could, I guess, technically use it for those purposes as well. But obviously, it's mainly designed for using with the PS4. It's kind of themed sort of with that color scheme. And it mentions it right there. That's why this specific model was made for the PS4. So I'm going to go ahead and crack this open, but first we'll look at the outside. So it's kind of just a clamshell case here. There's the microphone, kind of right there. The back of it just has some additional info here. Gives you some of the features. So, yeah, all this stuff you can find online, including the specs and things like that. So, yeah, just gives you some of the benefits of the P4C. This is a mono headset, so it's mainly meant for using chat audio while you have the audio for your game playing through like a stereo or your TV or whatnot. So keep that in mind. But I think based on the PS4 FAQ, and the PS4 is not going to be out for another week and a half right now, but based on the giant like mega FAQ that Sony put out just recently last week, it said that you could from the software side on the PS4, you can configure the 3.5mm port on the DualShock 4. So this is actually a DualShock 4, and there's the 3.5mm port right there. That can actually be used to transmit game audio as well as chat audio, and you can have that setting on the PS4 for either one. So you can have it just play chat audio, or you can also have it play game audio. I do not know why you would get this to play game audio. It is a mono speaker, and it's made specifically with a slotted design so that you can hear things from the outside when you put it on. So logically, it would not make sense to use this with game audio, but in theory, I suppose maybe you could if you wanted to. So, thankfully, this actually has a little tab, and it's perforated around here, so I don't even need to cut this open, which is kind of a great thing, because I hate having to cut these stupid clamshell cases open. So let's see if we can actually get it to tear along the perforations here. Let's see, I got it on that side. This side, I might have to wrestle with a little bit. Still kind of sharp, but that's okay. There we go. That was pretty painless. So let me take this backing thing off here. Oh, this is actually thick. So this actually opens up. Let's see, it's telling you if you need help, call Turtle Beach, warranty information. Comes with like a Turtle Beach sticker, it looks like. It kind of feels like paper. Like it's not glossy, it's sort of like matte paper, but it is a sticker you can put on something. And then here is the actual manual for the P4C. Let's see if I can get it to, there we go. So, yeah, I guess it has some pictographic information here, in case you don't realize, what a mute switch is, or where the little plug goes in. It'll tell you there. I think most people can probably figure that out, but including a quick start guide, I guess never hurts. So that's the inside of the package, and this is the old headset itself. So let me take this out. So this is the actual cable here with the volume rocker module kind of wrapped up here. See if I can get this open. There we go. I think it's kind of tied here. Don't worry, I'm being very careful. It's kind of taped up there. There we go. Okay, so and it comes with this little Velcro thing attached to it. So if you know when you have it plugged into your controller, if you don't want a whole bunch of cable sitting around, you can actually tie it up with that. Here is the 3.5mm connector right here. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Yeah, and then here is it actually plugging in to a DualShock 4. So, bam, just like that. There is a little bit of metal exposed there, but it's being locked in with the little notches there. All the notches are engaging when you plug it in. And this is actually, I think, maybe by design, because this is, without any effort, this rotates 360 degrees in the port. So it's not like some devices where you plug it in and like you kind of have to like wrestle it to move it around or whatnot. Some audio devices are like that. But with this, because it kind of sticks out a little bit extra, it seems like that it freely is able to rotate without needing to like battle it. Which I'm betting is probably by design. So just something interesting to note there that you probably wouldn't know otherwise. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So, and then it also is a right angle plug as well. So that's kind of interesting. You can kind of put it behind your controller, I guess, while you're holding it. So like, you can put it like this, and that way it won't bother you. Or I guess you can do it. No, I'd probably put it behind it, because if you do it this way, it's going to kind of get in the way of your fingers. So yeah, I would assume that I would be playing it this way, but with it coming out the back like that, I can then hold the controller and play and do whatever. It's not a big deal. Also, if you want to see the unboxing for my DS4 as well, that's also on my YouTube channel, so go subscribe and take a look at that. So I'll go ahead and open the rest of the package here. The middle is just a plastic insert. And then here's the headset itself. And I'm pretty sure that this is just a recolored and PS4 compatible version of a previous Turtle Beach headset, the XC1, I believe, for the 360. It has an identical design. I think all the specs are identical, and it's for the 360 though. So this one has PS4 compatibility, and it's also colored blue instead of white and green, so it matches kind of the aesthetic. So it actually has some protective film on the sides here, so that the sides don't get messed up during shipping. So here is the side that does not have the mic on it or any speakers or anything. It's got a foam padding on here, which feels pretty good. Kind of squishy, but pretty thick. The top padding here is kind of like a fake leather, probably vinyl sort of thing. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. So there is some padding here. It's pretty soft. It's not that thick. It'll probably flatten out over time, but it feels good. And then here is the adjuster. This is it at maximum adjustment. So you'd probably just put this wherever it's comfortable on your the right side of your head, and then just adjust this to fit your ear on the left, because this side does not adjust. So it also says Turtle Beach on the top here, which I just noticed. So let me put that back. Like I said, it's blue around the edge, and this does have a slotted ear design, which you can clearly see when you look at it there. And that's so that, like I said, it's designed specifically so that you can still hear external sounds, like game sounds, if you're playing it over a stereo or something like that. Like I have a surround sound stereo system that I really like, and I'd rather play my games with that versus having it in my headset. So I'll probably just use this for chatting. I believe you should be able to use it for streaming on Twitch and things like that as well, which is probably what I'll be using it for the most. The ear cup itself, it's kind of hard to see the inside there, but essentially it's just a kind of a soft, it's like a soft pad there with the speaker, and then the rest of it is just open space. So right there is a padded mono headphone speaker. And the outside here is actually like a textured fabric. It's like cotton, but it's got like a thick texture, and it's really soft. I think that'll be really comfortable around the ear. Let's see what else. It does rotate a little bit like this, so it's a little bit flexible in that regard. So it'll fit kind of the angle of your ear without any trouble. The microphone itself, the swivel actually kind of clicks, so it's not like a free movement, but it kind of has clicking points. You can't hear it audibly click, but you can feel it when you turn it. And here is the microphone itself. Like I said, I think this is identical to the I believe it's the XC1 for the 360. I think it's an identical microphone, but right there is there's actually a screw in that hole right there that looks like it's holding this this on there, and then here's the actual microphone where those little dots are there. So yeah, looks like that's all there is to it. There's nothing else on the outside of it or anything like that. So it should be a directional microphone that'll allow you to speak and commentate streams and chat and game. But with the slotted ear design, you can still hear your external sound, and you can hear your chat audio in this ear, but still also hear your stereo or whatnot. So that's really basically the P4C in a nutshell. And later, at some point, I'll probably do like an actual functional review. I can't really right now. I could try to plug it into something and just listen, but I don't think I'll be able to do like a real review for it until the PS4 is out on November 15th. And then I can actually plug it in, try it out, try it with chat, Twitch, all that kind of stuff, and actually get a good idea of how it functions. So I feel uncomfortable trying to test it, through any other means before that. And also, before we go, just to show you this, this is the volume thing. It's got a little lapel pin here, so you can clip it to your shirt. It's got a volume rocker there, and then this is the mute/unmute switch. So pretty quick and easy, clicks really nice. So yeah, pretty simple for that. But you can pin that if you want to. You can clip it like to the color of your T-shirt, so it doesn't get in the way. So you always know where it is. Or I guess you could just leave it wherever it sits and deal with it that way. But you do have control over that via this as well. I forgot to show you that earlier. So yeah, that is my unboxing for the Turtle Beach P4Cs, one of their two headsets that will be compatible with the PS4 out of the gate. The other one, I believe, is the PX4, which is a wireless one, which is retails for $150. This one retails for $30, and I got it on Amazon for $25. So there you have it. If you just want a slight upgrade from the regular PS4 mono earbud, so if you still want that kind of headset, but you want it to be a little bit more robust, sound better, and you want to sound a little bit better, then I would suggest maybe dropping $25 and picking up the P4C, and I'll give it a real review once the PS4 is released as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.